Ho, ho, ho.
It was a sad day when
Students are responsible for, well, for a lot actually. The campus has opened a new building. Good for us.
There's actually stairs on this thing? Wasn't expecting that.
Announcement. If in doubt, just sit quietly.
Right. I'm gonna buy all the stuff.
Students are reminded that I'm talking to you directly.
I forget about that thing. Yeah.
Staff are reminded that you may be fired at any time. Thank you.
I have a favorite. Why can I never find it? Nope. Lost it.
Good morning, I'm Felicity Bellbottoms and you're listening to Campus Radio. Later in the show, we'll be discussing another hot student topic. Old meat. How grey is too grey? That and much, much more coming right up.
classmates aren't always flat.
Should I get a loon?
Janitor required in lecture theatre. Announcement. The campus is not responsible for anything that happens in the science lab.
Education Minister Tarquin Foxbridge has once again stoked the fire between his department and the county's student unions, saying, "Tuition fees will rise and they must rise. I spend more on loafer wax than most students do on their entire education. It's just not fair." Thanks, Minister, for that much-needed, albeit clueless perspective.
Now taking students for scientography. Students are reminded not to walk and read. You students should make a good first impression. No pressure. Announcement. The timetable is now live. Janitor needed in library. Students with money should bring enough for everyone. Janitor needed in dormitory.
Lectures can, if done incorrectly, be quite boring. But here's our preview of a lecture that has students everywhere wide awake.
How do these guys work? Posh people will just give me money if they're doing
Avant-garde
well.
academic and students'
Nice.
darling Omar Figgins began his latest series of touring lectures this week. The early reviews are in for the talk entitled What We Talk About When We Talk About What We Talk About. One student had this to say: "It was great. I barely understood any of it. So, you can imagine." Wow. Reserve your tickets for his visit to your campus today. You won't want to miss it.
There's a class starting on campus. Funny that.
Word? I mean, on this, I think. Word.
If you don't like the staff room, try getting back to work. We're sorry for the litter that you... Oh, sorry, that's mine. Janitor needed in staff room.
The game doesn't even start me off with drinks.
Take time on your assignments, if you think you have time.
You want to make stacks of easy cash, but reading about stocks is really boring. Invest in Bunglecoin. It's like other fictional cryptocurrency, but with 40% less saturated fat.
Janitor to maintain lectern. Thank you.
Yeah, I think it's in the game.
Students are reminded to stop what you're doing and listen to me. Janitor needed in staff room. Students are reminded that there are no reasons, only excuses.
Finally, the matter of grey meat. Yes, we contacted Health Inspector Henry Jobsworth, who sent us a very comprehensive 7,000-word report on the subject. Asked for a snappier response, more suitable for radio, he had this to say. If it's just turned grey, it might be okay. If it's been grey for a while, it's sure to be hostile. Well, if it rhymes, it's probably true.
Sleep is important, but you can do it later. Announcement. Intruders on campus. Oh no. Janitor needed in library. Announcement. The campus is not responsible for anything that happens in the science lab. Students are reminded that invaders are uninvited and not my problem.
That's why I couldn't find it.
Student support can be found in student support. relax and prepare for next year. The academic year is over. Students must vacate the campus. Class is starting soon. You're not late yet. Students are reminded to be relatively civilized. No feral behavior. It doesn't matter how desperate you are. No urinating on campus facilities. Students are reminded not to breathe in the library. Lost and found report. Oh, that is nice. As you were.
Why does this keep breaking?
Library requesting assistant.
It's the Harrison Wolf Show, baby. All right. Hey, this is Harrison Wolf, and thanks for stopping by. Today, we're going to be talking about a subject that's near and dear to my heart. The one thing you need when things are getting hairy. You hear something funny outside, or you're just hiding from the milkman. That's right. Today, we're talking panic rooms.
The staff room is for staff. It's their room.
For every one of them that I put in here, I need to get to at least 3. If I want to get that trophy. I think.
Frequently asked questions. Yes, we are testing you. The timetable has now been published. Schedule your lives accordingly. You students should make a good first impression. No pressure. Now taking students for gastronomy. Students are reminded that you don't have to ask to go to the toilet. Frequently asked questions. Yes, your leather jacket does look nice.
Every good panic room starts with its supplies. Now some things are a must. Your crackers, your flashlight, your bottles of water, sure. But don't be afraid to show some personality. I, for one, keep a bowling ball in my panic room. I find it's the perfect place to practice.
Janitor to fix Super Chef, please. Teachers are here to instruct and inform students on their studies. If you needed a reminder.
Probably.
Despite the rumours, the campus grounds are not a toilet. Announcement: flatmates aren't always flat.
Now, when it comes to surveillance, I'm strictly an anti-camera kind of guy. My philosophy is, I can't see you, you can't see me. So I like to keep things as low-tech as possible. I'd recommend strategically placed strings attached to some bells. You hear a ring, and you got yourself a visitor. Of course, sometimes it's the doorbell, and you really do have a visitor. If you want to get real crafty, just leave a load of rakes in your yard. No one suspects a rake in the yard, but you'll hear the sucker when he steps on one and takes a handle to the chops. Ouch.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. Announcement. The campus does not offer ensuite accommodation.
Didn't even know there was a portable TV for this. What am I missing? Well, put it down. That's a basic form.
Provides healthcare for its students. Well, it should. Teachers should be found in a teacher's office, but it's not always the case. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. Frequently asked questions. No, the campus does not have accommodation for your butler.
Breakfast can be hard for us all.
Toast again? Ugh, I hate it here!
Uh-oh, give those heckling kids something new to chew on. Only Hoglog cereal combines 4 times of wheat with a salty crunch of crispy pork skin.
Intruders on campus. You know what to do. Doesn't matter how desperate you are. No urinating on campus facilities. There's a class starting on campus. Funny that. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. The library is not your home, nor your home a library. Students are reminded that the rain isn't my fault. Thank you. Janitor needed in staff room. The staff room is for staff. It's their room.
Here's a question from Gyro in Duckworth. What are some of your favorite panic room pastimes? And thanks for the question, Gyro. I find that you can have a lot of fun with a little bouncy ball. In fact, one time I was bouncing, lost track of time, and it turned out that I'd been doing it for 16 hours. I went cold turkey after that, meaning I was hungry, and took a turkey sandwich out of the freezer. Turkey.
Students are reminded to make requests, not demands. Original thought should be reserved for the research lab. Thank you. Janitor required in bathroom. Students are reminded not to walk and read. Plagiarism is not a belief system. Library requesting assistant.
Here's one for the more advanced panickers amongst you. It's important to be one step ahead. What do I mean by that? Well, you could do a number of things. You could have a trapdoor for sneaky getaway. You could install your panic room in a hall of mirrors. Or you could hang a sign on the door that says, "Out for lunch." They won't know what's hit them.
Summer break would be a convenient time for construction. Students in the science lab should stand back at all times. The yearly results are in. Wow, didn't we do well? Enjoy your summer. I know I will. Janitor required in bathroom. Announcement: flatmates aren't always flat. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. Announcement: pastoral support is there for you most of the time. Janitor required in bathroom. Extra tuition can be found in the teacher's office. Stop bothering me.
Let's take one more question before we wrap up here. Here's a good one. What type of wood would you recommend for the furniture in your panic room? Well, you
This
can't
sounds
go
well.
wrong with oak. That baby's a classic for a reason. Me, personally, I like a maple. It's heavy, and I like the added water resistance. Plus, it's fun to say. Maple. Huh.
robotics. New students should make a good first impression. No pressure. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. The timetable is not written in stone. Still, we're not changing it. Students are asked not to become nocturnal. Janitor required in bathroom. The robots won't build themselves. Well, not yet.
Before you all head off to build your brand new panic rooms, don't forget to take a radio so Harrison can come along for the ride. Now, I know what you're thinking, but Harrison, can't they track me with the frequencies? And the answer is probably yes, but the Harrison Wolf Show is worth the risk. Happy hiding, listeners.
Announcement. Intruders on campus. Oh no. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. Class is starting soon. You're not late yet.
What am I doing? Oh dear.
Weather report. It's raining frogs. Again. Student requests are often heard, but not always listened to. If you don't like the staff room, try getting back to work. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. research belongs to the campus. Janitor required in bathroom. Frequently asked questions. Yes, your leather jacket does look nice. Announcement. Cheating is the wrong kind of clever. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. Dangerous chemicals can be handled with or without care. Janitor required in training room. Student housing should be character building, not pleasant.
This is Campus Radio, the radio station by students, for students, with students, and so on. We've got a fantastic show coming up for you today. Some of you might not like it, but that's really on you. Quality grassroots radio coming right up.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. Students should talk to pastoral support, not me. in training room. Teachers should be found in a teacher's office, but it's not always the case. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. Students with money should bring enough for everyone.
It feels like every day we're talking about Jasmine Odyssey. Some of you must think I actually really like her approachable brand of toe-tapping pop music. Good one, guys. Though, I must say, she actually has a really interesting record from the early days of her career that went by the name of Dung Beetle Jamboree. Sure, you've probably never heard of it, but it's worth your time if you're willing to find the rare and badly produced demos online. It's raw, it's unconventional, and I think criminally underrated.
Janitor required in bathroom. Weather report, it's raining frogs. Again. Announcement. Robots cannot assist with braided work.
I'm set to repair those stuff. Wouldn't that be something?
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. If it's not on your CV, it didn't happen. Not to me. Class is starting soon. You're not late yet.
Wondering what happened to my student union. Why does this keep happening? Stay up there. I don't even have the stage, do I? Oh, balderdash. 120 points. Super duper.
Assistant needed in the student union.
It's time for a book review. Here's Maggie on a recently released biography of Jasmine Odyssey. Ha, this should be good.
This week, I've been reading Jasmine My Odyssey by Jasmine Odyssey. It's just amazing. For those of us that feel like we've known who she is for, well, ages, really. Just to hear all about what that's like from her and those talented ghostwriters.
Announcement. Intruders on campus. Oh no. Warning. The floor of the Students' Union is wet at all times. Thank you. End of year is approaching. It's too late to start trying. Some students have a long way to travel. Is that their problem or ours? The summer break would be a convenient time for construction. The academic year is over. Students must vacate the campus. No livestock in the student lounge. Thank you. Janitor required in bathroom. Students are reminded not to walk and read. Students are reminded that you don't have to ask to go to the toilet.
Cheesy Gubbins are back. Where did they go? Nowhere! Cheesy Gubbins. The only thing you can count on.
Students in the science lab should stand back at all times. Janitor needed in library. Sleep is important, but you can do it later. Assistant required in the student union. Announcement. Pastoral support is there for you, most of the time. Janitor required in lecture theatre. Could Gothic students please wear high visibility clothing at night? Thank you.
I love meat, and I love wizards. But does that mean that I love the video game franchise Meat Wizard? Not necessarily. There's just something so complex about modern games, and it doesn't sit right with me. They just can't compare to the charm and focus of vintage games like CJ Spotter, the fire-breathing otter, where you only had two actions, jump and sneeze. For me, it's still the pinnacle of sneezing in games.
It doesn't matter how desperate you are. No urinating on campus facilities. Staff are reminded that all their research belongs to the campus. Janitor required in bathroom. is an academic institution. Our bathrooms are co-educational. Announcement. Healthy body, healthy mind. I came up with that. If you don't like the staff room, try getting back to work. Janitor required in lecture theatre. Milkshakes should be consumed in moderation. No binge milking.
Good golly. You're saying it could end at any moment.
Assistant to the library. Thank you. You students should make a good first impression. No pressure. Robots should not be left unattended. It's not your year, it's just another year.
You're listening to Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio. Good day, I'm Ricky Hawthorne, and welcome to the show. On my drive in this morning, I was speedily overtaken by a car full of whippersnappers, pipsqueaks, and good-for-somethings. I couldn't tell what they were chanting, but it certainly did look like fun. So today, only partly because I've got nothing else planned, I thought I'd pay tribute to those young people by telling you a few stories from my glory days.
Janitor needed in dormitory. Frequently asked questions. Yes, your leather jacket does look nice. Student requests for administrator. I'll add them to the pile. Students in the science lab should stand back at all times. Janitor required in lecture theatre. Class is starting soon. You're not late yet.
For those of you who don't know how I spent my formative years, I was born, bred and buttered right here in 2 Point County before attending what was then called 2 Point University. I think it's still called that now, but it was then too. Right, top draw anecdotes coming up, but first, here's another toe tapper.
Assistant needed in the student union. Student housing should be character building, not pleasant. Janitor needed in shower room.
No, 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 no. I need all these ones first. Or I need to get a blast of kudosh.
Students should talk to pastoral support, not me. Your body is a temple, and you wouldn't fill a temple with crisps.
Did you get to level 4? Yep, looks like I have to at least get him to level 3. Alrighty then.
When it comes to food, sometimes simple living is happy living. Don't get me wrong, I'm incredibly lucky to eat a wide range of things nowadays, from chicken sandwiches to pastas of seemingly infinite shapes and lengths. But I'll never forget that time at university when I lived off an enormous block of cheddar. I was said to be mostly cheese by the end of term, and, you know, I think they were right.
The research lab is a campus facility. No private research. Janitor required in training room. Warning. Don't touch anything in the bathroom. Anything. Janitor needed in dormitory. Weather report. The campus is expecting light cloud cover and some earthquakes.
Bungle Records are looking for the next big thing. Could it be you? Or you? Or even you? Each time someone plays one of your songs on Bungle Music, we'll show our big pile of money a framed picture of you. Bungle Music. It's not about the money. Well, not for you anyway.
Janitor to clean up the place. Thank you.
Aha.
Showering is technically but not socially optional. Announcement. Intruders on campus. Oh no. Students eating rubbish are reminded that you are what you eat. Your future is in your hands. Partly.
You're listening to Ricky Hawthorne. Hunt on Radio. One summer, some friends and I headed north on a fisherman's pilgrimage to Tumble. I tell you, there's no freedom like it. Just a group of mates, their matching bucket hats, and a case of antique fishing flies. Pure bliss.
Academic year. Try not to worry.
Finally able to get it.
The summer break would be a convenient time for construction.
It may come as a surprise to some of you, but the young Hawthorne was something of a prankster. Yes, once at school, the gang and I bought several thousand soft drawing pencils and, in the dead of night, swapped them with our school supply of much harder standard issue pencils. I only wish you could have seen the look on Mr. Featherbridge's face when he tried taking registration the next morning. Oh, the man was livid. Unfortunately, 2 of the boys were expelled for breaking and entering. Don't trespass, kids.
Enjoy your summer.
Make sure. I may not be doing this right at all. Looks like it.
Janitor needed in dormitory. Despite the rumours, the campus grounds are not a toilet. Janitor required in bathroom. Welcome, new students. We're more afraid of you than you are of us.
I want to stress that I don't think a young person's life is all fishing trips and A-grade hijinkery. No. I also took a great deal of substance from the many mentors and role models in my young life. I'll never forget the professor who took my Introduction to Advanced Thinking course at university. He once told me, "Ricky, I don't think you'll ever understand what I'm saying." And he was right. A very wise man, that one.
Announcement. The timetable is now live. Students are reminded to make requests, not demands.
Thanks for joining me on a lovely walk down memory lane. Before we go, I just wanted to remind you that glory days aren't just for the young amongst us. In truth, there's nowhere I'd rather be than here, with you, at 2 Point Radio. Today's show was sponsored by Bungle Kitty Litter, the litter tray that'll make your critter's day.
Students with medical issues should go to the health clinic. install upgrade. Despite the rumours, the campus grounds are not a toilet. Weather report. The campus is expecting light cloud cover and some earthquakes.
Yeah, that's one teacher down.
Janitor to collect litter. Sorry.
Sir Nigel Bickleworth. Cheers, cheers! On 2 Point Radio.
I need to put in
Forget
2
what
doors
you're
or something.
doing and give in to the saccharine melodies of my voice.
Or it's just a
I am
massive
Sir
bug.
Nigel Bickleworth, and you may not know it, but you've just made a wonderful decision. The finest radio show in town, coming right up.
Students with pastoral issues should go to student support. Announcement. Intruders on campus. Oh no. is a temple, and you wouldn't fill a temple with crisps.
Another one then.
Janitor is needed to collect litter.
This week on Sir Nigel Reviews, we'll be talking about a modern beat combo, a group that call themselves the Helium Baboons. I must admit, while it may not be my usual cup of beef tea, for contemporary mindlessness, and that's what this is, it was not as bad as most of today's dudge and drivel. Helium Baboons, not as bad as I feared they would be. 2 shrugs out of a possible 5.
Oops. I wonder it wasn't working.
Students with medical issues should go to the health clinic. Announcement. Healthy body, healthy mind. I came up with that. Student support can be found in student support.
I'm unfair. Oh, got stuck in it. Put the next one I need to get.
It's time for Spill the Tea,
Where are they?
we take some finely dried hearsay from our shameless county and strain it for all the precious nectar we can. Education Minister Tarquin Foxbridge is under
gonna be a miracle if I can get all these
describing
into
2
one
Points youth as ambitionless nitwits, and I can see why. I can only hope that it's an abridged form of the full quotation. It would be remiss of him to forget that they are also loud, foolhardy, crass, smelly, and generally hopeless.
The academic year is over. Students must vacate the campus.
I'm just doing all the base game ones at the moment. Trying to get the trophies out of the way. I'm going to try and get them all into this too. Robotics.
The summer break would be a convenient time for construction.
I should be able to finish the robotics on. Yes. We treat him. At least I hope I can do it in Sandbox one.
You students should make a good first impression. No pressure. Weather report. Oh look, it's raining.
Crunch. Get some gubbiny grub in your gob with cheesy gubbins. The essence of cheese. Cheesy gubbins. You know you want to.
It's not your year, it's just another year.
Did I forget the right one now? There's one missing, isn't there?
Janitor to
Guess we'll have to
clean
do that
up
one
the
separately.
place. Thank you. We've just completed a research project. Well done.
I'm gone for training yet. 3 months into the school year. Despicable.
And now, for the results of last week's sonnet writing competition. I must say I was appalled, if not surprised. They were lacking structure, they were lacking soul. Some of you wouldn't know an I am from a dactyl. We'll be rolling the competition on to next week, so send in your sonnets. They can't get any worse.
Students with a long way to go should really get moving. Janitor is needed to collect litter.
Are you done? Might be best to put them all down first and then level them. So I can grow the place better, maybe? That's it. I don't think I'm getting that many points to add new horses.
My respect for those that choose chivalric and knightly pursuits, well, it's really very large. The Bigglesworths, after all, come from a rich and prestigious line of people on and near horses. That being said, feudal aristocracy use their hands far too much for my liking. The swordsmanship, the adventuring. Have you ever held a lance? It's a chore. If you're so important, why are you doing all that work? Rule smarter, not harder.
Janitor to install upgrade, please. Janitor needed in shower room. Janitor is needed to collect litter. Students are reminded to have the time of their lives.
It seems that Agatha Sphere and the Orb Foundation are targeting the county's colleges in an attempt to appeal to a younger demographic. Those orb-happy loons must be subdued at all cost. But wasting their time trying to brainwash our brainless students seems like a terrific diversion. I'm so glad we found a use for our horde of unwashed undergraduates.
Intruders on campus. You know what to do. Pastoral issues can be remedied by talking to a qualified librarian.
raining inside.
Janitor to collect litter. Sorry.
And now for the segment we call Agony Answers. You provide the agony and I'll provide the answers. This week's problem is from Helpless in Hogsport. I'm stuck in my bathroom. I think the doorknob fell off. What should I do? Well, I'd start by contacting someone under less anonymous circumstances. Perhaps a friend or the local authorities. Best of luck and so on.
Assistant to the library. Thank you. Frequently asked questions. No, I will not be your friend.
If it fits, it's...
enjoy your summer. I know I will. The academic year is starting soon. Was there anything we wanted to do? Now taking students for night school. The campus grounds are not a toilet.
I hope you've taken your medication because it's time for the Harrison Wolf Show here on 2 Point Radio. And it's gonna be a wild ride. It's me, Harrison Wolf, the voice of freedom screaming into a thankless night. It's gonna be a huge show today, so I'm gonna eat a big old sandwich. Let's power up and power on.
More kudash, please. I need millions of it.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. Janitor needed in dormitory.
Did you see that Bungle launched another rocket into space the other day? I'm sure they'll tell you that it's important work, but what I want to know is why don't they try something a little funkier? I mean, how many times do we have to do the same old bunch of astronaut things? Why not send up a load of sandwiches? Or a robot? Or that angry badger that lives in my garden? Because it doesn't fit with their agenda. That's why.
Students are reminded that the rain isn't my fault. Thank you. Janitor required in lecture theatre. The campus has opened a new building. Good for us.
I've forgotten what this segment was going to be about. Do you ever just forget what you were going to say? Thoughts are like frogs, and sometimes they just hop away, but they know what they're doing. If I still knew, we'd never have had this moment. It feels right. Oh, yeah, I remember now. Here's a song.
campus intruders, please not come in.
A brand new room and they come over to rent it.
Student requests are often heard, but not always listened to. Students are reminded that you don't have to ask to go to the toilet.
Clean your whiskers and grab your briefcase because Cat Court is in session. This season, it's all litigation and litter trays. The Bureaucrats. New episode every week on Bundle Pictures.
Students with medical issues should go to the health clinic.
There's only a matter of time. I don't have enough kudos. What the shit?
Janitor to install upgrade, please.
Nope, only doing the base game stuff.
library. Thank you.
Nice. Can't, for some reason it's not in Sandbox mode.
Harrison Wolf bringing you unfiltered content on 2 Point Radio. I don't have an editor on my show. Why? Because editors can change what you say. They can make me say, "Hey everyone, come to my house and take my petunias." But I'd never say that outside of this specific example. It's gotta be natural, man. Give me juice with the pulp and give me cheese with the wax on. This is Radio Au Natural. It's al fresco. It's al dente. Oh yeah.
Students eating rubbish are reminded that you are what you eat.
Didn't put down a new club yet today.
Enjoy your summer. I know I will. The summer is a good time to relax and prepare for next year.
I was watching some of that cheesy Gubbins show the other day. You know, the cheesy goblins? Man, was I confused. What's their deal? Do they grow the gubbins? Are they trying to find them or mine them or something? I'd tell you, kids must be pretty smart these days to follow such a complex show. Tip of the hat to any kids listening along.
Janitor required to install
Game's
upgrade.
acting funny. Can't go up. Keeps sending me back down. Yeah. At least they work. Just put it on. Whatever shape it's in.
Janitor to repair machinery.
I didn't even see how it was though.
Janitor required in bathroom.
Maybe if I have the room at the end. Need to get all these courses to level 3 as well.
Some expressions are more than a little strange, like getting up on the wrong side of the bed. What are you talking about? If you're having a lousy day, there's no need to vilify half of your mattress, my man. Jeez, just have a bagel or something. There's enough negativity in the world.
You students should make a good first impression. No pressure.
Yeah, for the moment.
another year.
Yeah, I think it gets too messy though.
Students with a long way to go should really get moving.
Trying to make sure each room has
It's
the
the
right
end
teacher.
of today's show. But don't worry, every ending is the opportunity for you to, go and do something else. When life flushes a toilet, it starts showing a cool movie at that theater downtown. So have a good one, my friends. See you next time.
Janitor needed to install upgrade. Thank you. Students eating rubbish are reminded that you are what you eat. Students are reminded that you're the only one still finding your feet.
It still hasn't leveled up.
Medical issues can interfere with your studies. Go to the nurse and get back to work.
I don't even remember unlocking this. Huh.
matter how desperate you are. No urinating on campus facilities. Students with pastoral issues should go to student support. Students are reminded that the rain isn't my fault. Thank you.
Welcome back, fellow students. It's me, DJ Shorts, keeping me finger on the pulse of 2 Point County so you didn't have to. Today's topic, would Jasmine Odyssey be cooler if she was less popular? I didn't want to spoil it for you, but the answer is yes. Here's a pretty niche favourite of mine from an actor. Cannot even pronounce the name of. It's pretty challenging stuff. Check it out.
Intruders on campus. You know what to do. The joust is starting now. Huzzah!
Joust is over.
Needed to collect litter. Announcement. Teachers should not trust students under any circumstances.
Man, I hear a lot of talk about snacks on campus. Although it's pretty derivative student chat, there's something I've got to say. Sure, cheesy gubbins are, well, fine. But if you're looking for a truly superior snack, you should try Grub Grubs, the snack that's made from real naturally expired insects. You might think I sound a bit crazy, I realise that, but I really appreciate the subtle taste. They do take a few months to arrive, but personally, I think it's worth it.
Students eating rubbish are reminded that you are what you eat.
Train a few janitors and the whole place goes to shit.
Showering is technically but not socially optional. To collect litter. Sorry.
What are we making today? Nothing. Okay then.
Now, it's time for a student story about a bakery that's jam-packed no more. Hugh, what have you got for us? I'm here at Old Widget Bakery in Hogsport, where for generations local students have been enjoying traditional jam donuts. But sadly, the sweetness ends here. The machine that fills the donuts with delicious fruity mixtures, such as red and green, has been suffering from jam rot and finally went out of commission today. To honour the machine, the bakery is serving donuts filled with nothing. They may seem hollow, but their taste is one of poignancy. A fitting farewell to a fine confectionery friend. Starting next week, the bakery will be back up and running with a new machine, looking to make new memories and serve lots of donuts.
Janitor required in bathroom.
And they're required everywhere.
to install upgrade.
Oops.
Announcement. Hitting the box doesn't mean what you think it means.
How dare you just shit on my lawn?
Enough is enough. Are you disgruntled? Of course you are. I'm absolutely fuming. That's why I'm voting for Tabitha Windsock. Vote Tabitha Windsock.
How about now?
Drastic times call for drastic measures.
The academic year is starting soon.
Not on my
Was
garden.
there anything we wanted to do?
Not sure, I don't even think I've used it before. Not again. What can I get? New, I guess. New. I never saw these two things before.
The academic year is over. Students must vacate the campus.
No. I don't think you can get cheese football in Sandbox mode.
Some students have a long way to travel. Is that their problem or ours?
Oh, what? You can. Oh, it's the academic, or the... Yeah, academic exercises, the fucking cheese ball. Oh, here we go. Gotta fail. What the hell? I think 5 games.
Students eating
Here at Campus Radio, some of the team were a little concerned to hear that our listenership has gone down over the past few months. But frankly, I'm not sure that I agree. I'd much rather our little radio community stay as small as possible. I don't want the crowd ruining it and taking us from a cool underground scene to something bland and mainstream. In fact, my dream would be pretty much no one listening at all. Just me, talking to myself, for myself, all day. Now that would be pretty excellent.
Still need 30 then. Need a lot of points up to here. And 40 for that. For knowledge or whatever it is. Academic exercise. How do I make sure to do shite for 5 matches?
The academic year is starting. I hope you have a pencil.
Student level 17, so if I just try and fight these 5 times, it might work. Hopefully I can do more than one a year. Yeah. All 5. They fail at all of them. Hopefully they will.
Students should check in before trying to learn.
Here we go. Fail!
Now taking students for academic exercise.
Looking good. At least now after this I'll be able to know if I can get the trophies or not. This will be a big waste if I can't. And they get wrecked.
There's a sports match on campus. I'm told they have cheese.
But it's over. One over 120 after all that. Wow. I fuck up. You're supposed to be just research.
Students are reminded to make requests, not demands.
Come on, dragon, kill him!
It's the Harrison Wolf Show, baby. All right. This is Harrison Wolf bringing you the Harrison Wolf Power Hour. I've been seeing a lot of stuff about colleges lately. Lots of study here, learn so-and-so, qualification this and qualification that. But let me tell you something they don't want you to know. It's a scam. All of it.
Attention, your finger is not a toothbrush. Match on campus. I'm told they have cheese. Intruders on campus. You know what to do.
Not a bad thing.
We've all been quizzed at school, but what really happens during a test? You get a question, you write down your answer, and then some bozo tells you that you're wrong. But who's to say they're right? What's so great about their answers? If we've all got the same answers, then what's the point of there being so many of us, huh? I tell you, it's a crime that they make kids take their tests.
Yeah, but is that a bad
Not
thing?
a real criminal kind of crime, of course. But
This
it's
thing here.
majorly uncool. And that's the kind of crime.
Students eating rubbish are reminded that you are what you eat.
Did they do that with this one? It was there when I got here.
In battleground. Showering is technically but not socially optional.
I shouldn't have to tell you, but if Jumbo McNally's getting involved in something, you know it's bad. Jumbo University? Huh, what a racket. You can teach Mr. McNally a lesson by signing my petition to have him fired into space.
Janitor required to install upgrade.
Are we getting murdered again? No? Where's practice?
Whoa, is that? It can't be! New from Cheesy Gubbins. One big gubbin. Out of your dreams and into your mouth.
This should be the third loss, I think. Maybe.
A sports match is starting on campus. Go team.
Go team, go. Ah, what a shame. Oh, there we go. Guess I didn't need to lose that many. We can get trophies here. Good to know.
Library requesting assistant.
They want so much. Probably should have just done this with all the stuff unlocked, because I already had it all unlocked. I thought this was supposed to be a challenge. Like 5 million. So now I just need 60 students to drop out, which I could just close all the rooms for that, I think. And then level 5 teachers and all the courses. Where do I have this thing?
You ever thought about why they're so keen to teach us to read? Think about it. So we can read what they write. Oh, it makes so much sense when you think about it. It's just another way for them to control us. That's why I only trust the Daily Disorder for my news. They take the regular news and turn every word into an anagram, breaking down the code. You can't understand a thing. It's perfect.
Janitor to collect litter. Sorry. sports match is starting on campus. Go team. Student support can be found in student support.
You think I got into radio because of some fancy piece of paper? No, sir. Radio is pure jazz, man. It's alive and unpredictable. You can't just learn it. Sure, you could pay some big shot to tell you which buttons
Yeah, I was going to
press
do
and
archaeology.
when, and that's fine.
Archaeology next.
But that's not radio. Not really. Here's another previously scheduled song that I didn't choose.
Beep, beep, beep. I think I need to get the attractive rating up to 85 first though. It shouldn't be too hard, I think. Or start putting them down. You can't put things in the location to boost our attractiveness.
We're approaching the end of the academic year. Try not to worry.
Why do I keep doing that? Over. Archaeology, then musicality, then spies. Jesus, the attractiveness just took all the frogs. Beautiful.
Summer break would be a convenient time for construction.
"20 janitors."
The academic year is over. Students must vacate the campus.
Still at 65? Hey.
Here's a question from Kevin in Flottering. Hey Harrison, what was your favorite project in school? Well, it's a good question, and you gotta remember, just because education is a scam doesn't mean all those teachers are bad people. So, to answer your question, I used to like making the little volcano. It's pretty trippy to learn that volcanoes are full of vinegar, right? But how do we collect it safely? I don't know, but that's what they ought to be teaching us, man.
This place is filthy. I'm gonna have to download
Some
the keys
students
again.
have a long way to travel. Is that their problem or ours? Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
I never went to college. At least, I don't remember going to college. Anyway, I turned out just fine. Join me at the same time tomorrow, when the day sun goes bye-bye and the spooky white beach ball casts down its dark favor on us all. Good night.
Announcement. Healthy body, healthy mind. I came up with that. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
Yeah. have to hope for the best, I guess.
The campus has opened a new building. Good for us. Some students have a long way to travel. Is that their problem or ours? Despite the rumors,
Right, I'm gonna end it here.
grounds
Thanks
are
for
not
watching.
a toy